parler à Marisa Paredes.
So we're going to exchange a few words with Marisa Paredes. How is everyone? You who know him well, how would you sum up the world of Pedro Almodovar? Well, I think it's indescribable. It's impossible to sum it up. Someone on another planet. He's a genius. He really knows a woman's soul, and he knows how to celebrate life and women. Does he have a secret to talk about women? No one else does it. Do you feel that during on the set? But you can see it in the script. And you have this and all about my mother, and that's what Pedro is all about. So it's just Almodovar. We often see you watching films here. How do you see the festival? It's the greatest festival, the most interesting, because there are many films, and often it's hard to see them because it's hard. The distribution for some films is a problem, and this is a way to see films, meet with friends, find people who love cinema, and the weather is lovely too. So I'll let you climb these steps. Have a wonderful evening with Julieta. And she's been at every screening practically, and she's right in front of row I. So the cars are beginning to bring the crew.
On attend sur le tapis rouge ce soir Pedro Almodovar, bien sûr, mais aussi ses actrices.
So, Pedro Almodovar should be here soon with his actresses. Two actresses who play the same character with 20 years age difference, Inma Suarez and Adriana Ugarte.
Le 12e film en compétition au Festival de Cannes.
This is the 12th film in the competition here at the 69th Cannes Film Festival.
On est déjà à plus de la moitié du festival.
And so we're over halfway through the festival tonight.
Pedro Almodovar qui va être avec nous dans un instant. Pedro Almodovar.
We will
be mise en scène en 1999.
He had the best directors for All About My Mother in 99. And he won another prize.
Bonjour, ça va?
Hello, how are you? We're going to
pendant que Pedro Almodovar signe des autographes.
Watch Pedro Almodovar signing autographs.
Ça je sais, mais après j'ai besoin de vous. Vous êtes absolument formidable dans le film, vous nous touchez.
You are just wonderful in this film, so touching. What does Pedro do to talk about women in such a wonderful way? He works very hard. How does he talk to you? How does he direct you?
Muchísima información, muchas referencias para que tú puedas penetrar en el territorio y en el espacio de los personajes.
C'est lui qui dirige absolument tout.
He directs everything, that he also gives a lot of information so you can enter into the soul and the emotion of the characters. It is such a subtle script, and he really talks about them. How did you approach this? with a lot of love and tenderness, and that shows every second of the film.
Merci infiniment, Emma. Merci.
Thank you,
Merci beaucoup.
Emma.
Et voici Julieta, mais en jeune.
And here is the young version of Julieta. I was asking Emma how he manages to talk so well to women and about women. I think he has a very profound way of looking at people. It's a great deal of sensitivity, sensibility. It's not just women. He just it hits the heart. He speaks from the heart. Were you inspired by Emma to develop this? Not at all. We worked separately. It's Pedro who decides everything. He's the boss, and we worked separately. Did he show you pictures of her? No, not at all. In the first, I did the first 6 weeks, and then Emma came afterwards. But it was a wonderful experience anyway. It's a very subtle, touching film. It's absolutely magnificent. Thank you very much, and we hope to talk to Pedro Almodovar.
Pedro Almodovar qui est en train de signer l'autographe. On y va. Attention, je croise, pardonnez-moi. Pedro, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Comment ça va?
Très bien, très bien.
Alors, c'est le 5e film en compétition ici à Cannes.
Evening, Pedro.
Et vous parlez toujours des femmes aussi bien, mais comment vous faites?
Always talking about women.
Es difícil hablar de las mujeres.
C'est pas si difficile de parler des
It's
femmes.
not really hard to talk about women.
Especie que tú y que yo.
Elles appartiennent à la même espèce humaine que toi et moi.
Oui, mais bon.
No, we're the same species.
Yo siempre he vivido rodeado de mujeres, sobre todo en mi primera infancia, y yo creo que es la influencia de todas esas mujeres.
Moi, j'ai été élevée par des femmes. En fait, j'ai
I
vécu
grew up with women. Women raised me. I was surrounded by women from the start, and that's why I like women so much. I think this is the 6th or 7th time you're here on the red carpet. Is the emotion always as strong?
Soy mi madre, como la primera vez, y con la misma curiosidad. Sí.
je suis aussi stressée que quand je suis venue pour la
I
première
am
fois.
as nervous as I was the first time, and I'm as curious as I've always been here. So congratulations, and Pedro Almodovar, who was with us, and thank you to the...
Alors que Guy Bedos est à l'image, il vient.
And now we have Guy Bedos, who is here,
Toutes sortes de films à
who
Cannes.
is with Cannes Classique tomorrow. They're doing remarkable work there with these classic films, and Guy Bedos is here. Tomorrow will be Friedkin. Tonight it will be Mario Bava with Planet of the Vampires. There aren't big classics and small classics. They're all classics, and they're all given the same treatment in this classic section.
Alors qu'en bas des marches,
At the foot of the steps,
Pedro Almodovar et toute l'équipe
Pedro Almodovar and his crew
de Julieta.
for
Montée
Julieta,
des marches, des marches.
Nous avons donc le plaisir de
and they
retrouver sur le
will
tapis rouge
begin
Pedro Almodovar à l'occasion de
to
la
walk along the red carpet before climbing the steps.
Pedro Almodovar et ses actrices Inma Suarez et Adriana.
Pedro Almodovar with Emma Suarez and
de ses comédiens Emma Suarez,
Adriana Ugarte, two actresses playing the same role,
Inma Cuesta,
the same character.
Michel Jenner,
Pedro Almodovar qui revient donc pour la
mais aussi deux
6e fois en
And
tant que
he
réalisateur.
is here for the 6th time as a director.
Il est venu aussi en
in
tant que
Cannes.
producteur. C'est lui qui
He
produisait
was
ce
also
film.
here as a producer,
Très
who
très bien.
was here as producer with an Argentine film.
Relatos Salvajes, les nouveaux sauvages.
Galatos Alvarez,
Et sinon, il était là en 99, surtout sur ma bike, sur ma
and
mère.
he's here in 1999 with All About My Mother. He opened the festival with the Bad Education. In 2006, he was back with Bolver, which won the Best Script Writer Prize.
Il est revenu. Il est revenu, c'était en 2009 avec Étreinte
And
brisée.
he was back in 2009 with Broken Embraces, and in 2011 with The Skin I Live In.
Il était membre du jury.
And he was also a member of the jury in 1992. And
Toute son équipe.
here you see
En 92, Gérard
His
Depardieu
crew.
était le
in
président du jury.
1992, Gérard Depardieu was president of the jury, and I believe the Palme d'Or went to Billy August.
Événement, puisqu'on ne savait pas si c'était un téléfilm ou un film, vu qu'il était déjà passé à la télé.
There was some incident because this film had already been shown on television in his country.
Voilà donc toute l'équipe de Julieta.
And so
Inma
the
Suarez
crew of Julieta.
est en train de tenir sa robe. Ah, ça c'est
Inma
Ugarte.
Suarez, who is holding her dress,
Adriana Ugarte.
and Adriana Ugarte, who plays the Julieta as a young woman.
Une équipe unie, une équipe soudée.
A very close-knit,
Même si le film est déjà
Crew.
sorti en Espagne, même si on sait déjà que c'est un succès
even though
là-bas.
the film has already met with great success in Spain. Its global career is starting here in Cannes. Emma Suarez was in a film that had been in Cannes. I think it was in Critics Week in 1992. It was called Vacas by Julio Medem.
13 années d'après,
And
avec
she was back the next year with another film, The Red Squirrel, and another film in 96 with the Tierra
toujours de Julio Medem.
by saying Julio Medem.
Contre Adriana Ugarte.
And
La jeune actrice.
here we have Adriana Ugarte.
Petite carrière en Espagne avant de travailler pour
Had a career in Spain before
l'acteur que vous avez vu, c'est Daniel Grao.
working with Pedro Almodovar. The Daniel Grao is the young man here whom French filmgoers may remember from L'Auberge Espagnole. And here Pierre Lescure and Thierry Frémaux welcome the crew
Inma Suarez, Adriana
for
Ugarte,
Julieta,
les autres actrices.
his actresses and actor Daniel Grao.
Et Inma Cuesta. Voilà donc toute l'équipe de Julieta.
And so the crew of Julieta
Le film est un peu encore dans les
and
marches.
even the producer who's at the foot of the steps.
Pedro Almodovar, Agustin, ils ont cette compagnie de production qui s'appelle
And
El Deseo.
El Deseo is the production company that Desire that belongs
Ils ne pas que les films d'Almodovar,
to Pedro and Agustin Almodovar. They produce films by other directors.
Comme Alex de la Iglesia par exemple, c'est de là-bas qu'il
Alex de
est
la Iglesia in particular.
en 1992 depuis Alex de la Iglesia
And
est un des plus grands metteurs en scène du cinéma espagnol. Ils ont
Alexander
aussi
de Iglesia is a fine Spanish film
Produit
director.
l'un des plus
And
beaux
they
films de
also
Guillermo del
produced
Toro.
one of Guillermo del Toro's finest films.
Voilà donc toute l'équipe de Julieta
And so there is
en
the
haut des marches du palais.
crew
Diana
of
Ugarte sur l'épaule.
Julieta at the very top of the steps with Pedro Almodovar.
Très très belle montée des marches.
Voilà, si se termine cette montée des marches. nous
Wonderful
retrouverons aux
climbing
alentours de
of the
21
steps, les
heures,
marches
aux alentours des marches de personnages
here in Cannes.